Let me tell you about the mind. The mind is the creative workshop. There are laws that govern the natural world, just as there are laws that govern the spiritual laws or the spiritual existence of everything. Transform yourself by the renewal of the mind, Paul says in his letter. You have to realize that you are a spiritual being that is having a physical experience. This means that the underlying law that you have to abide by is spiritual law. This is a supreme law. To be able to observe natural law is beneficial to the one that observes it. But better yet it is to be observant of spiritual laws. Creation occurs at the spiritual level because the physical is only a reflection of the spiritual, or a mere manifestation of what the spirit conceives. Man has a mind so that he may think limitless possibilities. Man's limitlessness of thought may just be the very image that is referred to in our likeness to the Creator. You fashion with your mind the life that you are to explore on this physical plane or experience by first holding like images in your mind. Imagination. Give thought to the thoughts that you let into your mind. We have an African saying that says you cannot stop the birds from flying over your head, but you can stop them from nesting. As we live, we have a part to play in collecting the data of all experiences and creating our responses for self-preservation to make this life an awesome one, seeking to get as far from pain and as close as possible to pleasure. He who masters his mind will endure and defeat any adversity, for he shall always seek to find the seed of victory in all things. Be thankful, for it is through the things that you go through that lifelong learning occurs. Let me tell you about a frame of reference. I would like to take advantage of the technological age that we find ourselves in with an analogy that I will use to refer to what I mean by a frame of reference, and also try to explain the function or the roles that it plays. Now, using a smartphone, you see, a smartphone is capable of storing as much information as was previously possible only on a laptop or a desktop computer. Let us assume that the capacity of your smartphone were to store 64 gigabytes of data. Now, your whole 64 gigabytes were to be filled with information, namely videos, music, pictures, and documents. Now, given that those are the things that you have on your smartphone, let us examine what would happen if, for example, you were to select all the music files that you have on your smartphone and place them onto a playlist. Put on your headphones and then you hit the random button and play. Let's assume you've got 1,000 songs on that playlist. Now, obviously, they will contain different genres. Now, on pressing play, knowing that it's on random, what are the chances of a particular genre playing? It is clear that the chances lie more with the genre that you have more of on the playlist. Similarly, if you had videos and you play them randomly, which videos would play? If you had pictures and you put them on a slideshow, which pictures would play? Would you have pictures that show beautiful, happy, inspirational, or whatever types of pictures that are pleasing to see? Or would you get the opposite? In creating a frame of reference, it is everything and entails all the information and the interpretation thereof that you choose to place into your memory bank or collect as you go through life. I will add a cherry on top by saying that, remember, even the imagination's pictures, the imagination's videos, and the imagination's songs also become part of the playlist of your life's experiences. What else do you think is the use and the purpose of the imagination, if not to create, to fabricate, and to project possibilities onto your playlist of life, which, even though seems random, can be influenced and thereby directed by you?